What it do, folks? I'm sitting here and I was going to really organize for this video, but I'm lazy, so this is going to be my sponge collection video because this is what has been most recently requested, especially as far as YouTube videos go. And I was going to categorize all of them and tell you where I got each one and all that good stuff, but no. So we're gonna start off with this one, which is just a big hunk of foam. And I got this from my fiance's father, so my future father-in-law. My fiance's father. And it's really dense, but I like it a lot. And you can tell that I've been like ripping on it, whatever, but it used to be a good bit bigger than this. But I have this one and I have two more of these pink ones in my car. And then I have two black ones of these in my car and 6 to 8 blue ones. I'm not sure exactly how many, but they're in my car because they wouldn't all fit in the trench. So I only have this one for now. And whenever, you know, I don't have this one anymore, I will go get another one out of my car and bring it inside. Back down into the hole. And then one of my brothers and one of my sisters went to Georgia to see part of their family, and they brought me a super big foam sheet, and I cut it up. And I had 4 of these, and one of the fourths I cut into smaller fourths, eighths, and I have one of the eighths left. And these go back on the floor. Pardon me. And then I have my other big boys. I have 8 of these, 8 of them. I had 12, but I ripped 4 of them. Well, sort of. Like, I have these 8, and I had 1 more of each color, but then I cut all of those in half, and I ripped the halves. And I have 3 of the halves left because the green one I ripped in that room. But these, the Walmart marbly ones, because I got these from Walmart, are probably my favorite sponges because these are the things that like started it all for me. Green one in specific, but the purples are my favorite. Okay, sorry. These have a specific place where they go, so I can get to them. And they're really, really big, so if I don't put them in that specific spot, they take up a lot more area than they should. And the further I can condense my sponges, the more I can collect into the trench. And you can probably see these ones behind me. I didn't want to take them off the headboard because, again, lazy. But I have a flamingo that I'm going to peel the face off of. And then I have my Bath & Body Works collection. I have all 3 of the unicorns, the turtle, the starfish, and the elephant. And I don't really include them in my collection from the trench because I don't film with them very often because I do genuinely just want to keep them and hang on to them because I like them a lot. Now, onto this. Right off the bat, I'm seeing a lot of my Tractor Supply sponges. I have 2 of each color. They come in pink, yellow, and blue. They come in packs of 3 like this, and I have 2 packs, so I have 2 of each color. And I really, really like them a lot. I haven't done a lot of soapy things with them, but as far as ripping goes, they're just so crispy. And I enjoy them, especially the pink ones because pink is my favorite. So I have these, and then 2 times. Because I can't only have 1 of each. No, I have to have multiples of each. Yeah. I washed that one. Anyway, on the floor. And I have this one. I got this one from Lowe's. I think it's supposed to be for, you know, some kind of hardware thing, but the texture is really nice. This is actually the closest texture to the Walmart car sponges that I found outside of the Walmart car sponges themselves, and they have a fun plastic side. And it peels really nicely. I had 2 of these. I already ruined one. Yes, I sure did. And they're like $4 a piece, and I don't care. I really like big sponges, and it got to a point where that's what I could find the easiest, because nobody was like putting out new bath sponges or anything like that. So I just went on a mission, and I found all of the large boys and brought them home. And this is one of them. I really like it, and it's a neat shape. Floor. They have the block. This one came from Ace Hardware, and it's really, really stiff. Last time I got one of these, it was not as dense. It was a little bit more airy. And if you've been on my Instagram for a while, you know that one of these I used for pool sponge. And I would bring it with me to the apartment pool all the time, and it got super chlorine bleached, and it was really fun. But this one is still relatively new. Like, I haven't done any videos with it at all. It's just been like in the trench. My nails are short, I'm sorry. But I like them a lot, and since they're a lot denser right now, I can only imagine that like pine sol or something on one of these would just be like, yes. Floor. These are a couple of the sponges that I have cut out myself from the big pink foam that I've got going on. I cut these shapes out myself to have little sponges, and this one smells really nice. But I like to do this a lot. I make squishies and whatever, and since I have just big hunks of foam, sometimes I'll just sit and cut these out. I have other shapes that I'll show you as I find them, but I have a pink flower and a pink heart. Floor. I'm seeing a lot of the ones that I still have in packaging. So I have these that are in the packaging. They're just like really cheap kitchen sponges that are good for like mass ripping and things like that. I have that 2 times. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these crispy green car sponges, because I went and they are only $1 a piece, and one of the last times I went, they couldn't get them to ring up properly, so she just rung me up for a $1 coupon and gave me 5 of them for a singular $1. But I went this last time, and the Piggly Wiggly is where I got these. The Dollar Tree is where I got those other ones that were in the packaging. But Piggly Wiggly was where I got these, and they only had 5 left when I went, and they don't usually have them, so I just bought all of them. And they're very crunchy, and I'm going to send one to Sponge Slicing because she likes them a lot. Yeet. That was loud, I'm sorry. And then, some of my super limited edition sponges are these Dollar Tree pink ones. Right as they were being discontinued, it was super, super hard for me to find them, so I kept going back to any of the Dollar Generals that I could find with these, and I found 2 packs, and they used to be like $1 or $1.50 or something like that, and I found them for 90 cents each, and I bought them, and I have not opened them, because if I open them, I will rip them, and then I will no longer have them. Right. But I have them. And I'm super proud of having them because you can no longer find them. Does anyone like crinkles? I don't like crinkle sounds, but like... That doing anything for you? I'm so awkward. I'm so sorry. You can tell that I haven't actually sat down in front of my camera in a minute. I apologize for myself. Ooh. Here's another one that I cut out myself. It's a fish. Look. Hello. I like him a lot. And I cut this one out of one of the big blue chunks that I have. Floor. I have 3 of these Dollar Tree car sponges, 2 of which are just regular, and then 1 I cut a grid into. No, I do not have any slicing videos. My knife is dull and lame, and it would not have been satisfying. I am sorry. But I have 3 of these, and I'm very excited about them because the Dollar Tree across the street from where I live finally stocked them. And I love them so much. They're so good to rip. And I've seen people say that they are like the same texture as the Walmart car sponges, but not to me. These, like, I don't know, these are like a spongier texture. I know they're literally all sponges, but there's no other word that I can use to describe these. These are just like, they're not dense. They're still pretty light, but they're not like airy, you know what I mean? They've got body, and the Walmart car sponges are, I don't know, the fibers are a lot closer together, but they're not denser, they're softer. I don't know, you'd have to feel them side by side to know what I'm talking about, but I don't think they're the same. I don't. But I have 3 of them, and I'm gonna go back and get more sponges. I got these 2 from Claire's, and I have ripped a number of them on my Instagram because they were like, oh, you buy 3, you get 3 free. So I was buying 3 anyway, and they were just like, you can get 3 more items. So I was like, 3 more sponges for me, no problem. And they are super, super crispy, and I love them so much. I haven't done any kind of soapy anything with them. I probably should, but that's just not what my channel has been about lately. It's all of the dry ripping all the time because it is my favorite thing. But it's also the easiest way to lose many sponges because sometimes I'll just get in a mood and I'm just like, rip 9 sponges right now? Yes, A+. Floor. This came from the Dollar Tree, and it actually had like a weird black and blue covering thing on it. It's some sort of auto sponge for something, but I didn't really care about that. I just wanted the foam from the inside, so that's what this is. These 2 sponges are from O'Reilly's Auto Parts, and they're like waxing sponges, you know, like turtle wax or something. They're for your car, but I think they're super soft and I like them a lot. But it's been really weird. If you have an O'Reilly's near you, I think you should go and you should look for these, because every time I go and look, I find 2 of them, and one of them feels like this, like it's supposed to, and one of them will feel really, really sun damaged and crunchy. And I'll buy them both and rip up the crunchy one and then save the soft one. But yeah, if anybody else has an O'Reilly's, please go and look for these and tell me if you find a weird crunchy one, because I want to know if it's just my O'Reilly's. But I have 2 of these. Floor. Oh, here's another one that I made myself. It's a heart. I actually made this one out of a mattress topper that I had a long time ago, and I took 2 heart shapes and I sewed them together, and then I filled it with sponge bits. So it's like really satisfying to squish. But you can see like my terrible sewing skills, all of the threads. But I like it, and it still smells like my Fabuloso mix that I love very much. Floor. I have 2 of these. I do not see the other one. Found it. These were actually sent to me by Sponge Slicing, and they are like really crispy kitchen sponges. The Veleda? This word? But I like them a lot, and I had 3 of them, but I already ripped 1 of them, and they're actually surprisingly hard to rip because they're like stretchy and elastic. And I want to see what Dettol would do to one of these. There are many sponges that I want to Dettol, but I am out of Dettol. But I like these a lot, and I want more of them. But listen. So crunchy. Like, so crisp. Floor. Okay, and these ones are really weird. I have another one, yeah. These sponges are actually really, really weird. I got them in a pack of 2. They were like $10 or $11 from Lowe's, and if you can find them, I highly suggest going to get them. I haven't put them in water or anything yet, and I haven't seen anybody else who has these, so if you have these, tag me in a video because I want to see. Because these are probably the weirdest sponges I've ever held in my hand. Like, they look like any other sponge, but like, if you look really, really close, you can see like the plasticky sheen, you know what I mean? And they're super, like, weirdly stretchy, you know? And they're just, they trip me out, man. Like, listen to that. I like them a lot. I really, really do. They were very expensive. I'm sure they're for something very specific, and that's why they're made like this. This one has pre-cut holes in it. It kind of looks like cheese to me. But I think they're weird, and I haven't seen anybody else with them, so if you find them, buy them. But they are like $11, so like, I'm just, has anyone else been able to find these? They come in a pack of 2, like this, in a little box. Purchase them. Show me. Floor. These are more sponges that I got from Sponge Slicing. They are super big boy kitchen sponges. And again, I had 2 more of them, but I ripped those already. No, I don't film every sponge that I rip. I would be filming forever. Yeah. But I really, really like these a lot. The scours are pretty stiff, but I feel like if I washed them a couple of times, they would just be like, and it'd be perfect. But I have 2 of them. And I have a lot of videos that I really, really want to do, like in my bathtub and things like that, but it's hard, so hard to find quiet time. Like, I'm surprised there's not incredible amounts of background noise right now because they're out there watching Naruto. I live with 2, 4, 6, 7 other people and 3 animals. There's a lot of folks. So like, dry ripping videos are also the easiest ones for me to film right now, but like, I have tons of ideas, I promise. I have one of these big boys from Lowe's. Ooh, he's still very stiff. I haven't done anything with him yet. I had 2 other ones. I spent, they're like $5 a piece, and I spent $15 and I bought 3 of them. Because, I mean, how could I not look at it? But the scour, wonderful. The sponge texture, perfect. These things, immaculate. I love them, and I'm probably going to do a soap video with this one when I have minutes of time to do it. Because we also all use a singular bathroom, so I can't just like hole up in the bathroom and be just like, leave me alone with my sponges. Like, oh, I love this one so much though. What does it smell like? Smells like Lowe's. I have a few of these that are this texture. They're just like squirts. Yeah. These come in packs of 6, and you can find them at stores called Maxway or Rose's Express, and I think there's one other store, but I don't know the name. But they come in packs of 6, so you get 2 of each color, and they changed the texture of these too, and they used to be a lot stiffer and like good for sponge sandwiches. Like, you know, when you stack them up and you get a knife and you're like, they used to be really good for that, but now I think they're a little bit too soft, but they're super, super good for like scratching and obviously dry ripping because they're very crispy. Like, the sound is super I keep using the same word, so I'm trying to think of a different word, but like, the sound picks up on the mic really, really well because they're loud, but they're not grating, and I enjoy them a lot. They're also like really nice to put in your purse or whatever, because I usually carry a sponge with me, and they're really good to put in a backpack because they can just like fit in a pocket, and they can just be like a palm sponge. Put it back in your backpack, because I carry a backpack. I thought I had more of these, but I have been ripping them in my spare time, so I guess I only have 3 left. And I have 3 more halves of the car sponges from Walmart, and I did have the other green one, but I just ripped it while I was sitting in here watching TV one time. Oh my god, I love these so much. They all smell so nice. Oh, here's another sponge from Claire's. I guess I have 2 of the pineapples. Nice. Oh, love these. I love these. I'm gonna go back and get more. This is a popsicle sponge that I got from a weird Family Dollar Dollar Tree hybrid. Like, Dollar Tree is buying out the Family Dollars. They were like mushing the stores together. But I think predominantly these were being sold at the Family Dollar, not the Dollar Tree. I think. But, you know, they're good if you just want something easy to just destroy. This one I got from Victoria's Secret, and it is an avocado. Victoria's Secret sponges are like their own breed. Like, the foam that they're made out of is different than any other bath sponge manufacturer, for real, for real. I mean, I like them, don't get me wrong. I think they're really nice, but I also think that the texture of them, like, can't be matched. I haven't found this texture in any other sponge. This one is an avocado from the Victoria's Secret. Yeah, I pulled the tag out. This one is probably one of my oldest sponges. I think this one was in my last sponge collection video from like 1.5 years ago. So I've kept this one for a long time. But it's one of the OGs. It's a doggo. Pink. And I cut the tag out of this one too. Right. This one is also from Victoria's Secret. It's a linen, but it's a lime. I like this one a lot, and it still smells like Ajax, and also, what did I mix it with? That, like, the lime Ajax and the lemon Fabuloso, that's what I did. A really good combo, even though I don't really like the lemon Fabuloso on its own, with the lime Ajax. Pretty nice. I'd do it again. This is another sponge that I got from Sponge Slicing. It's one of the bug shifter sponges, but I took the plastic bit off already. That video has been posted on me Instagram. But this sponge is pretty good texture in and of itself. I really need to wash it because it still just smells like the post. But and then these cute little dudes are also from Sponge Slicing. They're baby sponges. And I have a clamshell. They're actually really, really crispy to be baby sponges. Clamshell. And a shark. Look at him. Look at his little face. And an octopus. Or a squid. No, it's not an octopus or a squid. It's only got 5 legs. What are you? But they're really, really nice as far as the texture goes. And then I have a bunch of these cheapy kitchen sponges from the dollar store, the Dollar General in specific. They used to have green scours, but I found some with blue scours, so I got those. The blue scours are a lot crunchier though. Weird, right? But I have a few of them. other one? Where's the other one? Oh, yeah. I have 2 of these hair sponges. These are also from Walmart, and I like the texture of them a lot, and they're also really fun to do like powder squeezing videos with, because if you like soak the sponge and then do like pinoline, so it's like something thick like Tide or pinoline, and then put like Ariel or Foca or some kind of powder over top, and you just like swoosh it, just like, and it's really cool. I love those videos, and I have 2 of them. I had other ones, but I ripped them, but I like them a lot, and I need to do more videos with them. These are more sponges from Sponge Slicing. Look how adorable these are. These are some of the massage sponges, and they're so crunchy. So crunchy. But I love them, and I want to rip them really badly, but I have not yet, because if I rip them, I will be sad. Also, I want to rip this one because it seems a little bit more worn out for some reason, probably just because I handle it a little bit more, even though I haven't washed either of them. I really want to rip this one because the plastic side is a little bit more worn out because I handle it more. But I also really want to rip this one because pink is my favorite color, and blue, unpopular opinion, is actually my least favorite color. I don't know why. I can't give you a reason. I'm sorry. But I would rather rip this one, you know, if I could not have one of them. But like this one, I feel like it's going to be so much more satisfying. Yeah. But I don't want to rip either of them because, you know, then I won't have them anymore. And I am a hoarder. I have 3 of these Teardrop Sponges, and I find these at Ross, and I have been going back as many times as I possibly can to look for more of them. The only ones I have found are these tan ones, and then when I was moving some stuff out of my mom's house, I found this one. But they're super nice, and I used to have pink and purple and dark blue and all the other colors, but I am a menace, so I ripped them. Over the course of some time, you know, my collection tends to circulate. I keep 200 to 300, but since I'm always ripping them, but I'm also always buying them, it tends to stay at 200 or 300, even though the sponges themselves change. But I have this one. I love these so much. I want another pink one. Tan. Crunch. I didn't realize these were so like crispy. I have this black bath sponge, and I had 2 of them, but my fiance took one and now it is in the shower with him. It's weird. I found this one at Walmart, but I usually find them at Home Goods, but the ones at Home Goods sound like these ones do, and this one that I found at Walmart is like rubbery. It's like stretch. Weird, but I like it, and it's really good for suds. I really like it for suds. It smells super nice right now. This is another one that I got from Victoria's Secret. It is a star, and it has the pink P on it, but whenever I see it, I don't ever think pink for Victoria's Secret. I think Powerpuff Girls. Like, come on. Powerpuff Girls. Obviously. Powerpuff Girls. This one, and this one, and this one, and this one all also came from Victoria's Secret. This one is a cactus that I've had for a minute now, and I had double palm trees, but I ripped that one because like I didn't really like the shape that it was. It was super awkward. But I have this cactus, And I'm really upset because I didn't get the Christmas cactus around Christmas time, and I also didn't get the candy cane or the gingerbread man. Like, but I have this cactus and this pineapple. I've also had this one for a minute. This watermelon, pink. This one I really want to rip because it seems like it would be like super crisp, but also I don't like to rip my cute ones because I've ripped so many of my cute ones and I can never get those back. Like so many of the Victoria's Secret sponges that I've ripped, I know I'm pretty much never gonna get those back. Like the one that I'm convinced is a carrot and everybody else thinks is a strawberry. I think it's carrot. I ripped that one. The bunny, ripped that one. The donut, gone. And I have this guy. He's probably my favorite. Out of my Victoria's Secret sponges, at least. I don't know if I have a favorite sponge overall. That'd be hard to choose because I like them all. Except for the Cellulose Sponges. Those are my least favorite. Oh, look at this guy. Look at him. Just happy to be there. And he's also like the perfect size for just squooshing. Okay. Ooh, big boy. Look. Can I join the club? I don't have the red one yet, but like, look at it. Now I got one. I got one. Please let me be in your cool kids club. I like it because of this. Okay, I'm talking a lot and this video is getting really long and I'm sorry. This is a dick sponge. Yeet. And where's it at? These are all my cellulose sponges. I have many different colors. I don't like cellulose sponges, but I have them, and I am going to do soapy destroy videos for some people that have requested that. Eventually, I will, I promise. I have two of these weird guys. These came from the doll hair tree. Oh, all those cellulose sponges, they came partially from my friend Michaela for my birthday, and partially from Solely ASMR. She ended her account like last year and she split her sponges between me and some other person. She sent me half the collection and a lot of them came from her. These are from the Dollar Tree. They are some kind of auto sponges, you know, they're for like, I think these are also for waxing, I guess. But they're really staticky. They feel just like the yellow car sponges that you can get from the Dollar Tree, except for they have this gray part. And they're a neat shape, so I bought them. Yeah. This one is from Bath & Body Works, yes. And it's the same texture as like my little animals that I have back here, but he's not an animal, so he's not over there. But I really, really like it, and I will only wash it with pine-scented anything, and I usually film with it around Christmas, because I am a creature of habit, and it is a tree. Why would I wash it with an ocean smell? That doesn't make any sense. Pine Sol. These are some baby sponges that I got from Sponge Slicing. She sent me a large boy and a small boy, and I like them a lot because they are pink and soft. They smell like the post. And then I have a small stack of, these are probably my favorite kitchen sponges that I can get in the US. You can get these at Walmart, you can get these at Dollar Tree sometimes, you can get these at Dollar General, and you can get these at Family Dollar. Pretty much find them anywhere. They're Ocello, they're this shape. Right now, the Ocello ones are coming in blue, and they've like moved the branding over for the yellow ones, and now they're a little bit more expensive because they're a different brand. At least that's how it is in my store. But I like the yellow ones. The blue ones are like really, really crunchy. The yellow ones have a little bit of a little bit of stretch to them. But they're super durable. They're actually really good for general cleaning, which is like if I have kitchen sponges down here, a lot of times I won't use them for ASMR. They'll just get cycled into the house for cleaning, which is something that I like to do. Does anybody else do that? Like, used to, I would keep sponges in my room and then I would keep other sponges for cleaning, but like, if I need to replace the kitchen sponge, then I can just come and get one of my nice ones and be just like, ah, yes, this one goes in the kitchen now. I don't know. That's something that I like to do, or the bathroom, or wherever. But I have 3 of them. And these are probably some of my favorite, like, little tote around sponges, because again, they're really nice, just like palm squoosh, and it's really easy to just kind of, while you're riding around in a car, you know what I mean? Oh, I have 4, would you look at that? And these I got from sponge slicing as well. I have 1 of each color left. I think I had 3 of each color, or 4 of each color. My cat was digging around in my sponges and she scratched a bunch of them. But these sponges are really soft. The scours come off really clean, which is my favorite way to rip scours. And the texture of them is just, love it. Favorite kitchen sponge that I've ever been sent. These guys. So I'm saving them since I only have 2 left. Here are some baby sponges that I have. I have this bear, and I had a yellow bear and a blue bear, but I ripped those. He's just a little guy. And I have this frog boy. I just like him because he's a frog. This is another one that I cut out myself. It's a blue heart, and I cut it out of a blue chonka foam instead of a pink chonka foam. Same with this flower. Cut it out myself. It's kind of, that is a fly. Oh no. Ugh. But yeah, you can see like all the scissor lines and everything like that. It's not the best flower, but he's here. This is one of the standard bath sponges that you can get from Walmart. Very crunchy. And they stay really, really stiff as long as you don't wash them a whole bunch of times. So like if you want to get them for slicing or dry ripping, it's best to just not wash them and rip them right out of the pack. But they do soften up a lot if you continuously wash them, like for sure. This is a bath sponge that I got from Home Goods. And I just thought it was neat because it was like flat on one side and textured on the other side. I just like it. It's good for squeezing. It's not like too bulky, but it's also not really tiny, so it makes nice suds. These black cubes that I have 5 of them left. Yeah, I have 5 of them. And these were actually like one long cube tube that I cut into smaller cubes. And I got this from Walmart. It was an AC filter, that's what it was. And it was just like one big rectangular boy, and I cut it into cubes. So I would have like small cubular things. There we go. Cubular sponges to rip up. I have fun with it. Here. This is the brother of the bath sponge that I very, very sadly had to remove from the shower because it was tainted. These come in packs of 2 off of Amazon, and I like it because this is actually really good for like face scrubbing, but I have a different sponge in the tub now. Another one that I got from Sponge Slicing. Anyone who has a sponge in the tub right now was given to them by me because I keep everybody clean. Getting down to the end here, I have all of these plastic cubes. These came from the Target, and a lot of people, I've been trying to send them to people and I can't find them anymore. Like ever since I got mine, I haven't been able to go back and find these ones. I can find the ones that are like half plastic and half foam sometimes, but it's like they're just not stocking them at my Targets anymore, and it's really disappointing because I wanted to send them to people. But I have all 3 love the colors. And they're really, really good for water sounds, especially if you like fizzy sounds. The best. I also have this snowflake, also from Target. Super nice. I have a Scrub Daddy too from Michaela, my friend, who gave me the other sponges, and I put it in the kitchen. But I love the snowflake. Look at it. And then I got these two cupcake boys. And these are from that weird Family Dollar Tree hybrid. And I think these were just a Family Dollar item. Like, as far as in that weird store. But I have two of them. And I really want to rip one because I know it's going to be crunchy. But I haven't yet. Ooh. Tiny ASMR. But look, like, they're so ugly. Like, I love them. They're so ugly, but they're so cute. I have 3 sponges, bath sponges from the Dollar Tree. I have 2 of them that are whole, and I have 1 of them that I cut a grid into. Because, you know, just cut a grid into it. I haven't done anything with these yet. I just like to have them because I know that they're always over there at the Dollar Tree. So it's like, well, if I can have it in my collection. Yeet. This is a kitchen sponge that had this scour on top of it, but I ripped the scour off. And I ripped every other sponge I had of this. I got these at the weird Family Dollar Tree hybrid, but I think you can find them at the Family Dollar right now. And they come in packs of 6. But they all had like cute scours. Grow your own way. Good vibes only. And I have 2 more of those, and then there was like just roll with it, and one that had like a llama or an alpaca or something on it. This is a weird scour. Look, it's pink. No, it's blue. I got this one from Solely ASMR as well when she ended her channel like last year, but I think it's weird because it's just I have one of these boys from Lowe's, and I like it because it is plastic. Also, grout sponges, I don't tend to keep more than 1, especially this texture, just because they're so durable and rubbery, and most of my channel is ripping, so like I keep these for special squeezy occasions. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I like this one a lot. It smells like Fabuloso. This one I also got from Tractor Supply. They're super, super dense. I used to have a couple more, but I ripped them. Dettol is really cool for these, so if you have a Tractor Supply, I suggest you get these. And then they have yellow bone-shaped car sponges that are super, super fluffy. I don't have one right now because I ripped it, but like, you can find them at Tractor Supply. And these are just, they're really nice for suds and scratching, dry scratching on these. Super nice. It's really easy to damage the layers of them though. It smells like pine sol. I have a tiny banana boy. This one came from Hobby Lobby, and I got it with a little unicorn and then an avocado. And I do still have the avocado, but my fiance stole it from me because he also liked the avocado, and now it is over there in his office closet. I have 1 unwrapped pink sponge from the Dollar General. 1 of them. I refuse to rip it. I refuse to do anything with it pretty much because they are like my favorite texture. And I know if I so much as like scritch a tiny scritch into it, I'll be just like, bits. And then I will no longer have it and I will be sad. This is another one that I got from Sponge Slicing. It is a very, very crispy bath sponge. I've already ripped 2 of the other ones that she gave me on my Instagram. But they're super nice. They're super nice. I might do a soapy video and rip this one, but like the texture is awesome and I want 19 of them. I have this natural boy This one was also sent to me by Solely ASMR. I have held on to it thus far because I like it a lot. Although there is, where's it at? There's a hole all the way through it. And then I have another natural sponge. You can find these at Hobby Lobby in like the paint section, paint decorating tools and things. But I like it a lot. I'm probably gonna go back and get another one though, like $4 or $5. It's not too terrible considering it's for like art things. It smells really good. I forget what I washed it with. Pine Glow, Ocean Pine Glow, that's what it was. This is the foam part to a tire sponge, you know, the ones that have like a block of solid something and then the foam bit, and you're just supposed to hold it and like do tires. Well, this is the foam bit, and you know, it's foam, so it's in the trench. And then I have a packet of super crunchy kitchen sponges. They are basically plastic kitchen sponges with scours. Surprised I don't see more people using these, but you find them at the Family Dollar, and they come in yellow and blue, and they are so crunchy, so nice, so plastic. The scours are very dusty. Still highly recommend. And I have this other plastic boy, Fish. It smells very strongly of Dettol, and I used Dettol to soften it a little bit, and it didn't make it expand because it is plastic, but it did wear down the fibers, so it's a little bit softer than it was. I also cut a grid into it. It's very wonk. But I had fun. But this is actually really nice when I'm feeling anxious because it's pokey. So if I put it in water and I'm using it, it's a, I don't know. It's a super rough texture, so it's very grounding. There's the word I was looking for. But that's what I like it for. I'm not gonna lie, I've definitely just bit it before. But I think it's nice. And also sometimes my hands, like when I'm anxious, my hands will just itch. So I'll come in and get like one of the plastic sponges so I can do this, because it's really nice. If your hands are itchy, that might be weird. I don't care. My hands get itchy. And, oh, a berg. Yeah. Squishy berg. And, yeah. Squishy bread. I know they're not sponges, but look at that. They've been living in the trench because they're soft things. And last but not least, I have like fistfuls of tiny little foam boys. Yeah. Got rhinoceros, long neck dino boy, a monkey, a sailboat, a short arm dino boy, a dino boy, I don't know, and I got a horse, and a car, broom, van, car, whatever, an armadillo, not a giraffe. It's not a fucking giraffe. What are you? Antelope? I don't know. They have horns. I think this one is also a rhinoceros or something. This one's a truck. Broom broom. Weird curved neck bird. A bee! Blob submarine. A regular car. No, this is a pickup truck. Broom broom. This is like a sedan or something. It's like a man car, because this one's like a race car. And a rocket ship. And a choo-choo train. Come on, ride the train. Yeah, ride it. Okay. Fast cat boy. Another armadillo. This one's definitely a giraffe. And a lion with a thick neck. another short arm dino boy, but I don't think it is the same short arm dino boy. What is that? What is that? A moose. Another rhinoceros. A boot. An elephant. An amphitheater because it has the thing going on. I don't know. Whatever this boy is. What is it? Pterodactyl. And another spaceship. And that is my current sponge collection. I might rip some of these tonight. We don't know, but yeah. I hope you enjoyed it. Somebody said my voice would be good for ASMR. I don't know if this is what you had in mind because I wasn't exactly trying super hard to be soothing, but I hope you had a good time. I had a good time, and I have to shake off my bed because there are sponge bits all over it. But this video ended up being nearly an hour long, so, you know, if you made it all the way to the end of the video, you should go comment a purple and a black heart consecutively, so I know that you made it to this part in particular. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Tie your shoes. Good night.